Hi, this is Hope Reactor. Today we're diving into a growing global issue, one that's sparking protests, dividing communities, and putting pressure on governments across the world. In September 2025, over 110,000 people took to the streets of London in one of the largest anti-immigration protests the UK has seen in recent years. But this isn't just about Britain. Similar tensions are rising across the United States, Germany, France, and beyond. The question is simple but urgent. How do we live together in increasingly diverse societies without losing what holds us together? Chapter 1: The Invisible Divide Between Locals and Newcomers. Concerns like our neighborhoods are changing, public safety feels at risk, or we're losing our way of life. These aren't always driven by racism or hate. More often, they come from something quieter but just as real: a lack of shared understanding. Those who arrive are searching for freedom. Those already here are trying to protect their sense of home. This tension isn't about individuals. It's about the systems we do or don't have in place. Chapter 2. It's not about who's coming, but how they're integrated. The problem isn't immigration itself. It's when people start living in a society without learning the basic language, rules, or customs of that society. In the US, there are immigrants working without knowing their rights or even the language to ask for help. In Germany, newcomers may unknowingly break local laws or social norms, causing friction in the community. Integration can't just be about letting people in. It has to be about preparing them and the society they're entering for shared life. Chapter 3. When integration fails, division fills the gap. Germany's open-door policy welcomed thousands, but without adequate support, some communities struggled. Crime rates rose and trust eroded. In the US, cultural clashes and misunderstandings are fueling polarized debates, and the same mistakes are starting to show elsewhere. When people aren't taught the basics of a culture or society, it's not just uncomfortable, it becomes unsustainable. Chapter 4. A different approach. The Integration Qualification Program. What if there were a different way? We propose something simple but powerful: an integration qualification program. It's a universal model that any country could adapt. The idea is this: when someone enters a new country for long-term stay, they would take part in a program covering basic language skills, cultural values and common practices, laws including traffic, labor, tax obligations, community living waste disposal, neighborhood rules, emergency preparedness. And at the end of the course, they take a test. If they pass, they receive a certificate of qualification to extend their stay. This isn't about exclusion. It's about equipping people to truly belong. Chapter 5. Without qualification, there is no stay. It may sound harsh to some, but here's the truth. If you want the rights of a society, you need to understand the responsibilities too. If someone refuses to learn the language, the laws, or how to live respectfully among others, why should they be granted long-term residency? This isn't about us versus them. It's about creating the conditions where us can actually include everyone. Chapter 6. Balancing tough policies with human dignity. Of course, there will always be those who flee war, persecution, or disaster. People who don't have the luxury of time or stability to study. That's why any serious integration system must include humanitarian exceptions, alongside clear legal structures. But we can't confuse empathy with blind tolerance. Without structure, even kindness can backfire. Final thoughts. The future of belonging. Across the world, societies are asking, can we stay open and still stay strong? At Hope Reactor, we believe the answer is yes if we invest in education, shared values, and mutual respect. It's not about keeping people out. It's about making sure we can all live in the same space, with shared understanding and accountability. So what would a fair, effective immigration system look like to you? Let's keep thinking. Let's keep building. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. This is Hope Reactor.